Welcome to Toys of Primus, and I don't have a review today, but instead more of a showcase video showing off a action figure that I just recently customized of the DC Multiverse Superman Unchained action figure from McFarlane Toys. I saw other collectors customizing it in this particular way, and I wanted to do it myself. So I'm just very proud to show it off. Glad I did not screw up anything or break anything, because that's the main reason why I'm kind of nervous to customize action figures, is I'm always scared I'm going to screw something up. But lately I was just motivated to customize this particular one, and I think it came out pretty well, or well as it can be. So again, this is the Superman Unchained body from the DC Multiverse toy line from McFarlane Toys, and he's holding the head that would normally come on that body right there. So as you can see, what I wanted to do is I wanted to take the head off, put a normal Superman head on the body with a soft goods cape, because with this particular Superman toy, he comes with a pair of wings that you could plug in the back and a stand, and that's what he looks like in the artwork there for Superman Unchained. But as soon as I saw other collectors kind of customizing it in this way, I was like, you know what, I feel like doing that to mine. So as for the Superman head, I decided to go with the Superman Rebirth action figure. As you can see, he's missing his head. But if I turn this to the back, that's what he would normally look like. So yeah, I just plopped that head off the body, put it on this one, which was not as easy as I thought it would be, because I thought these little ball joints here would stay in the neck area, or the neck piece of the body, and all I would have to do is just pluck those out with a pair of needle nose pliers. No, the ball joints actually came out along with the head, as I just dropped that one by accident. By the way, this particular ball joint is for this action figure right here. It's for the Superman Rebirth body, not the Superman Unchained one. I decided to keep the Superman Unchained joint for this body because it would make sense in case if I felt like taking off that head and putting this head back on there. And I don't think it would fit this joint because they're different sizes. But yeah, this one's colored blue. The one that came with the Superman Unchained was just I would say just a tad bit smaller than this one, and it was in black. And yeah, it was not as easy as I thought it would be. The joints were kind of just stuck in the head like that for both figures, and I almost did everything the wrong way when I was trying to remove them, because I took a pair of needle nose pliers here and I was just trying to, you know, remove those with the pliers, but they were not coming loose. So I figured using the boiling hot water trick would work, but I did some research first just to make sure, and sure enough, it made both heads very soft and pliable enough for me to get the needle nose pliers and just pluck them out and just do the swap. So yeah, boiling hot water trick. As you know, I guess a first time or novice customizer, I'm learning more about these things, which is good to know. So again, this joint came with the Superman Rebirth body. So as for the cape, the soft goods cape here, I ordered it off eBay. They have tons of these capes all over eBay for your DC Multiverse Superman action figures, or any other action figures that you wish to use it for. And they have the wires in them, so you can get them in different positions here, which is pretty nice. Alright, as if for the stand, I'm going to have to tighten that screw for this stand here, but this stand I ordered online. It came in like a pack of 20 or something like that, and it seemed to work best getting him into like a cool like flight or levitation pose. The reason why I mentioned this particular stand is because I was trying to use the McFarlane stand that came with this action figure because I thought it'd be good enough, and it's okay, but when I was trying to place Superman between the clamps there, I got him into like a levitating pose, but he kept tilting to the side. He would always tilt to the side, so I decided to use this stand instead and got him to stay in a position that I would like him in without tilting. So the McFarlane stands are okay, but I would recommend using your own. What else to mention about this particular figure? When I was customizing him, these red pieces that go over the shoulder, they were a bit of a pain because, well, first of all, they do plug in the back. If I could lift this socket's cape as the stand comes loose. So yeah, there's like holes in the back right there. They plug right into there. So I was trying to like unplug those from the holes, but it was kind of loosening up the whole thing from the front part right above the chest area. And there's no way to get them stationary again unless I took some, super glue and applied it to the front part there. As you can see, it did sort of a sloppy job right there, but I got it to stay stationary and kind of like, get those parts to, I guess, clamp on by where they would normally go into the holes in the back to hold on to the cape piece. So yeah, that's pretty much all I did for this Superman Unchained figure, which very proud of my custom job here. Yeah, have them like this, get them back in the stand, and I have to mess around with this stand. Mainly I just have to tighten the screws on this thing. That's all I need to do. That's all I need to do is tighten the screws, because I loosened them up as I was messing around with everything here. And you can get like cool, if I can get that to stay on, pretty sure it can stay. It's just balancing is a trick. There we go. And you can get something like that for a display piece, which is pretty nice. Alright, so yeah. Getting into this whole customization thing as a novice customizer, I guess, for the Superman Unchained figure. Very proud how it turned out. But again, I'm not the originator of how this particular customization looks. As I mentioned earlier on in the video, other collectors have done this, and I was sort of inspired through their customization work on their action figures. And I did it to mine, and it came out awesome. So, other action figures I'm in the process of customizing is, where did I put it? Omega Spawn, which I popped the head off because I wanted to see if I can remove this back piece and replace it with a Spawn cape, which I do have right next to me, right here. I have a Spawn cape ready to go. I actually ordered a Spawn cape to use for the Spawn with the throne set, where he's sitting in his throne of like skull and garbage, and I think he comes with a skull that he can hold, but that comes with it comes with half of a cape that displays over his shoulders and around his neck, because the rest of the cape is kind of like coming out of his throne to make it look like he's sitting on it. So it doesn't come with a fully complete cape. So that is what I ordered this for. But in some of the artwork I've seen for Omega Spawn here, and where did I place his head? Right here. This is his head. That's what it normally looked like, plopped on his body. I just plucked it off for now, just to see if I could remove this piece, which I'm going to have to probably... It's going to cause some damage, because these front parts are glued down, but the back part is not. As you can see right there. If I can get my camera to focus, yeah. So that's not glued down. These parts are. I would hate to tear it away from the figure, but it's the only way I can fit this around his head. Obviously I had to pluck his head off first for that. Also, another reason why I removed the head is thinking about adding some more paint to the horns and the spikes, maybe. And I don't know when I will get this this custom figure done. It's currently a slow work in progress, let's put it that way. So don't expect this to be done by next week or the next 2 weeks. It might take me a whole month or two, because I'm usually busy doing other things. Also, when this arrived... Oh, get my camera to focus, sorry. Also, when this arrived in the box, his left hand was broken off the joint, so I had to learn how to repair that with a hand drill. Again, my camera keeps going out of focus. What's wrong here? There we go. Yeah, so I just had to drill that into the joint and into the joint of the hand. And I placed a steel rod in there with super glue, which... Oh... Looking for the steel rod. Right here. I ordered a pack with 13 of these. So what I did is... Yeah, I drilled a hole, put it in there, and I sort of measured it, cut it. So now there's, you know, a properly sized steel rod in there with super glue right now. And I don't want to turn that hand just yet because I don't think the super glue is fully cured. But, yeah, the only thing I want to do to this guy is add a cape, because in most of the artwork I've seen, Omega Spawn has a cape instead of this thing, which he does have in the comics as well, but he looks cooler with a cape. And possibly just add some more paint onto this guy, so it's a slow work in progress. I don't know when I'll have that done. Like this was a slow work in progress, because I actually had this figure, the Superman Unchained figure, like weeks ago, and it took me a while to order the other pieces that I need, like the Superman Rebirth action figure, just to get the head for that figure, or from that figure onto this figure. Also, I had to search for the soft goods cape for this guy, and just get some more super glue. But yeah, sort of lightly dipping my toes into this whole like action figure customization, which I don't normally do, because I hate to, you know, mess up my action figures. But I don't know, lately I'm just like, yeah, kind of want to just make little projects of these. Alright guys, that's it for today's video of Toys of Primus here. Doing some customization lately. In my next video, I do actually have a few things I would like to review. It's just, things are just... reviews are just not going to get as quickly as I would like, because I'm usually busy with work and all, and even on my days off, depending how I'm feeling, I might be just way too tired and all I want to do is relax and sleep. Or if I'm like fully awake and, you know, have that motivation to do a video, then I might record a review or do a video like this. So it's whatever. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.